Yo, what's going on everybody? Back with another reaction video. Today I will be checking out a new Canal Narrowboat tour. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn all post notifications on. Let's get right into the video. I'm not wasting no time. They living in that? See, I got claustrophobia. I don't... Oh. You wouldn't even think water was right there. Just looking at the scenery around them. Wow. Amazing. Beautiful. Look at the trains in the background. Little countryside. Okay.
Well, it was a toss-up between showing you around the boat today or going for a cruise, so we thought we'd go for a cruise.
Yeah, my man.
Only joking.
Not really.
Oh.
I think we might lose half of you if we don't show you around this lovely boat.
Come and have a look. So, moving on to the front.
I was looking forward to it.
On the roof at the front here, we've got two 270-watt solar panels. They produce more than enough for what we need at the moment. We haven't had any problems with power, which is great.
Nice.
Headlamp for the tunnels, which is LED. And climbing into the bow, avoiding Fran's salad plants. Underneath here, we've got two gas bottles and plenty of room for a bit of junk as well. Gas is in short supply for some reason or other. We can't get hold of any. Under this cover here, we've got the bow thruster, which also houses the battery for it, the motor, isolator switch. If you're not sure what a bow thruster is, it just moves the boat from the bow from left to right, controlled from the rear.
Right.
And also access to the front of the boat, which takes us into the bedroom.
Oh, I already know this tour is going to be amazing.
The fenders were originally tied to these eyes here, but we prefer to use these hooks because you have to lift the fenders up every time you go into locks, and they run the risk of dropping down again, and you can get stuck in locks. So we much prefer these. They're movable to wherever you need them. And moving along, we have one huge chimney. More about later.
Got some of the flowers on
and
top.
Pole for getting us off the bottom when we're stuck. Then moving round to the back, the lovely Fran.
I will hasten to add that I don't come as part and parcel of the Alton Moss boats. Extra costs incurred.
Ooh.
But this is our lovely semi-trad cruiser stern.
I am so curious to know, does this thing have a shower? Does this thing have a proper shower?
Do you call it a semi-trad stern? Not a cruiser stern, semi-trad. So we've got seats for one of us to sit on while we're not driving.
Right.
Lovely space for the dogs to sit in. Alton Moss kindly put a hook in here that we can tie the dogs to until we're confident that they're not going to try and jump over the side, which is brilliant. The control panel is underneath this, which gets padlocked up overnight. On the side we've got light switches, the horn, the navigation lights, and this is the all-important bow thruster controls, which I used even before I got out of the boatyard, to be honest, because I had to swing the front of the boat out and the wind was catching me, so I used it before I'd moved an inch. But yesterday I could have done with it and I forgot I'd even got it. Rich switched it on for me as the wind caught me. But yeah, already it's probably coming in useful. And underneath here, we've got storage for blankets and chairs, umbrellas, and also under here. Loads of storage, and it's brilliant. And underneath here,
Does this whole area cover
my
though?
assistant will
I see it's
lift the
getting
lid.
wet.
We have our Canal line 42 horsepower
That is-
engine,
Look at that.
which seems to be so powerful. And look how beautifully I've been polishing it already. Fab. I mean, you can get all around it. And on the last boat, we were having to find our way underneath boards, but it's going to be so easy to do anything on this. So who knows? Maybe I will fulfil my promise of the last boat and learn how to use the engine.
And coming down the steps, beautiful big sliding hatch. Just inside here we've got the electrical control panel, isolation switches for just about everything, 2 dogs.
And behind the control panel here is the electric cupboard. And we've still got to sort out, we've got lots of storage down here and we don't quite know what to keep.
Guys, that is set up really neat and organized. Whoever dealt with this whole electrical circuit right here, beautiful.
Keep in here yet, but this will all get
That
sorted.
is neat.
This is the
My goodness.
solar panel control box. This is
Color
battery
coded.
charging box for when you're on shoreline. 3 kilowatt inverter, Vitus, and behind there is fuses. And that is all we
need
want
to
to know, because we don't know anymore. Then your kitchen friend,
Whoever
friend.
set that up did a really neat job,
Actually,
man.
I'm not going to be the cake baker, am I?
It's a good journeyman right
we
there.
chose a butler sink, and initially when we first saw it we thought we'd made a huge mistake because it's really big, but actually it is just brilliant, because trying to save water on the boat, you don't want to be constantly washing up, and during the day if we have any bits of washing up we just stack them down here out of the way. We've got a little bowl and just wash up into that using minimum water, and it's working so well because it's deep, we're not splashing water anywhere. It is just perfect. So I'm really, really pleased that we got that. That's been
good.
brilliant. Standard hob and under counter oven. There's nothing much to say about that. One of the joiners at Elton Moss kindly made us this drainer as well, which wasn't part of the boat. It wasn't expected, but he decided we needed a draining board and made that for us,
Yes,
which
lovely.
is fantastic.
Nice.
Cupboard space, and look at the soft closing.
Yeah.
Closing drawers, which I've yet to get used to. I keep trying to slam
like that.
everything shut, and then when I soft close it, I don't push it quite enough. All the cupboards are the same, all soft closing, but we haven't organised anything yet.
What is that?
A fridge full of vegetables and last night's curry, and my sourdough starter, which is now in the fridge. So yeah, it's brilliant because we went to a
lot of room in
greengrocer's,
there.
a couple of days ago, and we're able to really stock up with salad and vegetables really for the week, knowing that we can keep them cool. So although we've managed for 3 years without quite well, that is going to be a bonus.
So a lovely light airy kitchen, big windows either side. Another cupboard in the corner there for crockery and glasses.
But we still need to we want to get some shelves to go up here. We want to get spice shelves. But we're going to take our time and just pick quirky stuff
Right.
that we find en route. We're not going to rush to bung anything up.
So walking through, we've got my favourite bit about the whole boat is this dinette. I just absolutely love it.
Beautiful sitting area,
And
man.
talking to the Foxes and Well-Deck Diaries last week, they're the same, aren't they? They sit at the dinette all the time, watching their laptops or editing videos, etc. And it's a real hub, isn't it, of the boat?
We
Even
sat
we
Yeah.
found that
here.
even now.
We sat here until about 11 o'clock last night, just doing bits and pieces. In fact, I sat crocheting while Rich was sorting out videos. And then this morning at 6:30, I think Rich was up and he was sitting here again. We hardly used the sofa. This is just such a lovely, light place to sit because
Sofa?
we've got a window this side and glazed side hatch.
Oh, I see a sofa in the back.
Duck hatch for feeding ducks who have disappeared at the moment. But it's lovely. It's 1 metre wide, so that's going to be a great boon in the summer, isn't it?
And so light. The light is fantastic on the boat. It's just lovely. And we've got storage underneath here. This one's probably the best one to show you. Well, the cushions come off, this board comes out, and the storage goes right down to the ground. So at the
Neat.
moment, this is all my yarn and my wool and my weaving equipment, and this is Rich's art store at the moment.
And it obviously turns into a bed. But don't
we
tell
haven't
them friends and relatives.
I can't see that turn into a bed. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Maybe if like the table drops lower to like the sitting area, or I said sitting. I said sitting and seating at the same time. I almost tried to say that at the same time. You know, the little sitting area right there? Drop the table right to that same level, and then that whole thing should just be able to just slide right onto the table and connect as one. So this side and this side, they're going to connect as one and make you a bed right over that hard table. You're not going to feel the table because that big cushion with the back support in the sitting part is going to be laid out as if it was a bed. That's the only way I could think of it.
And coming through, we have our little saloon area. Oh, and who's underneath the Dinette?
Oh, look. This is their favourite place. Hello.
We chose to have carpet underneath the Dinette, which was actually a suggestion of Elton Moss's, and it's lovely because it's really warm for us, and I think it's just made it home for the dogs. They love it there.
Oh, look. One's loom, which hasn't been used for a couple of weeks or so, has it?
I'm desperate to get weaving, but we've just had so much sorting out to do. The extra space has been really useful because it does mean now I can, when I turn the loom and open it to weave, we can still get past. It can just stay there for a couple of days if I'm in the middle of a project. On the last boat, I just took over the whole saloon area when I was weaving. You couldn't walk past.
Oh man.
So although yes, I've yet to weave, it's lovely. That whole area is going to be mine now. Little sofa that we got from Sofa Bed Barn, which actually opens up into a bed if you get extra footstools with it, but we didn't need those because we've obviously got the Dinette bed. So this has just got storage underneath, which I don't even know what's in there at the moment, but it just folds open, so we've got more storage there.
Does that turn into a bed
This
too?
side is traditionally the standard fitter is a television cabinet, but we don't obviously want the television. If we want to watch anything, we can put the laptop, which stands on here, and it's perfect to sit and watch. So
Makes sense.
Rich has got his cupboard of goodies there.
But where did we nick the shape of this from?
That was World Diaries. Thank you very much,
Mark and
guys.
Debs, yeah.
We actually took a picture of their cabinet when we were on their boat, months and months ago, and sent it to the boat builders, and they just mimicked it for us. So thank you.
What about the curtains, Fran?
The curtains were made. I can't remember the lady's name. But
Sean.
Wait, it's really big in there, man.
Recommended by Elton Moss boat builders. If you want her details, let us know, and we can put you in touch. But we chose the fabric online. And she made them, and we've been really pleased because we chose the Dinette fabric in the boatyard, but the sofa and the curtains, we obviously couldn't go anywhere during lockdown, so
Right.
we just had to choose from online, and we're so pleased with the way everything has fitted in. Everything blends and merges in. We've just been very, very lucky.
This is really big in there, man. A whole back. Look at the sitting area, man. More than enough room. Fireplace right there.
Been adventurous as well. Started putting pictures up.
That was stressful, wasn't
Yes.
it, yesterday? Drilling our first holes into the wall, but everything else is going to go up on Velcro sticky pads, I think.
Yeah,
now.
some pictures are just too heavy for that, aren't
Yeah,
Right, right.
Yeah. This was hand painted for me by a certain Mr. Pike for my birthday, I believe, this year.
they? Yes, it was.
More bookshelves here. Books obviously on the television so-called cabinet there. Books here. We've got little shelves in the corner here that we haven't done anything else with yet. And our Hungry Penguin stove, made by Chili Penguin stove.
I can't help but notice the shower behind her, man.
In Wales.
It's fab. We were a bit shocked initially to see the big flow that comes with it. It's a double-lined, double-skinned flue for maximum efficiency, and it goes quite a long way up. The chimney's quite big, but we lit the fire for the first time last night in earnest, and it was fab. How many coals did you put on the fire?
It was about 8.
And it kept us warm from about 5 o'clock right through to the evening. This end of the boat got so warm.
We had to open the door behind you, didn't we, to let some heat out into
Yeah,
the
it was
bedroom.
lovely. And we actually, the oven in the top is not big.
That's when that heater too good.
But it was
Gotta
enough
get some of
to
that
put,
cold air.
A couple of little casserole dishes in. In fact, that is still warm, slightly in there now. I think it's going to be so efficient. Very pleased.
This plate hanging on the wall hooks onto the front here, so you've got the optimal distance. I don't know, it has to be 250
mil,
millimetre, I
yeah.
don't know when you're using the fire, but
Yeah.
it hasn't been taken off the wall yet, has it?
No, but I think if
That
you're
is-
having a roaring fire and maybe if you're burning logs that spit, then you would put
Yeah.
that on to protect the floor.
Right,
around
right.
you.
And the floor is solid oak all the way through, except for the bathroom.
And of course,
Great.
we have got central heating as well. We've got a Webasto system. So sorry, just going back behind, we've got these radiators.
Oh, that's really thin. Oh, that's neat.
We only had 2 radiators.
Oh, wow.
There should have been a third one in here, but we didn't want the space taken up with it.
We got them big doofy radiators. Yeah, the ones that look like they gonna burn you. I don't like how them radiators look. They look like they just belong in factories. Like, they don't have no type of appealing look to it. They just look like they apply nothing but straight heat. Don't go near it. It look like it's gonna burn you. Like, it's like just a big metal machine
Because we've got
sitting
one
there.
there, one
At
in the
least that
bedroom,
has some style to
and
it,
the
and it's
fire,
thin.
That's going to be plenty for us. So what about this? This is a bit of an innovation.
Beautiful.
This thing.
It got a bathroom, a
the shower.
shower. Oh my gosh.
How much room there is in here. This is the only time you're ever going to see me in the shower, by the way.
Beautiful, man.
So we've got the large shower head at the top, which uses gallons per second, and then the small one that were quick wash shower. So it's great. Plenty of room in there, isn't there, friend?
Yeah, if we've just filled up with water and we know it's not an issue, we can use the big overhead one. But in between times, we're just using the little hand one to wash ourselves down. And behind the door is what everybody wants to know about. The first thing you get asked about any boat is the toilet system. And we have chosen a separating toilet, which has a partition, so your wee goes in one part of it and can get emptied into Elsan. Or if you're out in the countryside, it can be emptied into the tree, under the trees or the hedgerow. And then there's a separate container for
The other
your
stuff.
solid waste.
Well.
After we chose this, there were new recommendations that came out from CRT. Up until now, people have been able to double bag and put their solid waste in the CRT waste bins. You can't do that anymore. You certainly can't after Christmas this year. But we have plans of how we're going to deal with it. I'm not going to talk about that now because we're working it out as trial and error. And when we've got it sorted, that'll be another video, so you can really look forward to that one. And then through to our bedroom,
Don't,
which is
That's
really
a
just
big
standard
bedroom,
We've
man.
got to put some cosy things up in here. We chose yet another bookshelf to go above the bed.
Rather than a cupboard.
that's a
So
big
we can
bedroom,
actually sit up in
man.
bed without banging our heads on a cupboard.
And lovely
Wow.
Jim at Alton Mossboat's made us a bookshelf here rather than a cupboard. We've got a wardrobe with storage space in here
Neat.
and shelves at the top here, which are a bit crammed packed at the moment. But that is virtually our clothes storage in there.
It's neat in there,
And
man.
here we have a
Spacious.
washing machine, which has been, well, we've still got boxes to unpack, so excuse me 1 minute. There you go, sorry. That's our washing machine.
What? She
that's
has
how
a
much-
washer machine in there? Oh, yeah. Move me in. Move
Part of
me
there is
right
lovely,
on
but
in.
we're a bit
We're moving
nervous
on
about
up.
using it because of the water usage and the power. We're tending to use it only when the engine is running and when we know we're going to go to a water point or we're at a water point. it's like a new thing for me, being able to use a washing machine on a boat. It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
I have to say, it doesn't have half the personality of Edna.
Oh,
9 minutes.
look at it go.
It's good, isn't it?
Wow.
Just switching a switch, it's just, you know, but
But it's
yeah.
so gadgetry, isn't it? Look at it.
It's well, you can use a phone. It's got an app, and you can point your phone at it, and it's just like, I can't do that. I think I've used the same program the 4 times
Yeah.
that I've used it.
Even I've never. You could use your phone with the
And
washing
massive
machine.
Storage underneath the bed is completely
You guys are up to date
empty,
of the
but there's
date.
no drawers as such. We've got some plastic storage boxes with out of season clothes and spare bedding and stuff like that under there. And the other reason that we chose a reverse layout was so that we could sit in bed in the morning and just open the doors and sit and look out at the view. Unfortunately, it's not
Nice.
been that warm each morning yet, but it's coming.
Well, that's our little quick tour of Laura Maisie. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh
We can
man.
get back to normal now, Fran.
Yeah,
But
we
that was
can.
an amazing
And we'll show
tour.
you as we not improve things, but as we add little bits more to the boat that are personal to us, then we'll show you, you know, little bits that we do as we go along. But at the moment, that's our home.
Looks really, really cozy. Wonderful home. You go ahead and enjoy that, man. Y'all go ahead and enjoy that wonderful home on the water. It has everything you need in there. You don't even need to complain. I'm surprised she even has a shower and a washing machine on a boat. That left me flabbergasted. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn all post notifications on. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below in the comments. Once again, it's your boy Strac Reacts, clocking out with another reaction video. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I love y'all. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.